Sometimes in life it feels like there's a constant stream of voices telling us who we are and what we can or can't do. There's the voice of a teacher who once doubted your abilities, the playful teasing of a friend that somehow stuck with you a little too long. Maybe it's your own inner critic, always ready to pounce whenever you try something new. But here's a question I want to ask you today. Who says? Who really decides what you're capable of? Is it those voices from your past? Or is it you, right now, in this moment? Let me tell you a quick story. There was a young man named David. He wasn't a soldier, not a king. He was just a shepherd. But when everyone else saw a giant and felt afraid, David saw something else. He saw an opportunity. People told him, "You can't do this. You're too young. You're too weak." But David didn't listen. He believed in what was possible, not just what was probable. Each of us faces giants in our lives. Maybe yours isn't 9 feet tall, but it might feel just as intimidating. It could be a goal that seems out of reach, a dream you've tucked away because someone said it was unrealistic, or maybe it's the weight of expectations you never agreed to carry. But whenever those doubts start to pile up, I remind myself, who says? Who says I can't change? Who says I can't learn? Who says I can't start over? Who says my past gets to dictate my future? Sometimes we're held back less by what we truly are, and more by the labels we accept. But labels aren't destiny. They're just words. And words, well, they only have the power we give them. Imagine if you gave yourself permission to rewrite the script. To say, actually, I get to decide who I am and what I'm capable of. Because history is filled with people who defied expectations. People who refused to let someone else's opinion set the limit for their life. Maybe today your biggest victory isn't slaying a giant, but simply challenging the voice that tells you you can't. Maybe it's choosing to take one step forward, even if it's a small one. So the next time you hear, "Who do you think you are?" smile and answer, "Someone who's still growing, someone who's still writing their story." Don't let anyone else hold the pen. Your life is yours to live. And your potential? It's bigger than anybody's opinion. Thanks for listening. If this spoke to you, remember, you get to decide who you are. Keep believing, keep growing, and keep asking, who says?